Boom! Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It is going to be a great day. I'm very excited for today. On Friday, we had a Christmas extravaganza with my 9 university friends and family, with my Amazon training where we're learning a bunch of cool new things, getting a bunch of cool tools. And that's what I want to kind of let you guys in on is whatever you're doing, especially in business, it is so hard to stay on top of the most current things. And that's what I love about 9 University is they're always working and listening to those of us who are part of their training. And so like I'm constantly watching their videos, trying to refine my decision making and how I talk with people in China and how I'm optimizing my listing. And there's always something I'm working on. And they're always changing the videos and making them more up to date and helping you stay up with the times. But they just released a bunch of new tools to help me do that. And I'm really excited about that. And it's just really cool to know I don't have to go looking for it. It's going to find me, and it's going to be some of the best things out there. So now I want to talk a little bit about being paralyzed and being. I know the title of today's talk had something to do about being the fastest car out there. Let me tell you what that's about. Oftentimes I look at my to-do list and I just get hit by paralysis that I don't know where to start or what to do. So I just say, screw it. I'm not going to do anything. And I think a lot of us are that way when we get overwhelmed. It's just like, it's easier just to not start than to start and not finish. Because then you can say you'll get to it instead of I failed or I didn't do it or I didn't complete it. And that used to happen to me a lot more than I care to admit, and I'm trying to work on it to this day. Yesterday, I didn't get all the Christmas lights up, but I got a lot of them up, and I still got some more to do, but the kids are happy, and that's what matters. So I don't know most of you guys know me, or at least my family. Some of you don't know anything about me. My dad immigrated to the United States when he was 4 years old, and so he came from Holland. From a small province of Friesland, and so they speak Frisian. And Frisian is a dialect of Dutch, and the dialect that was spoken in his house. And so we passed some of the words. And the terms of endearment are Paka and Beppa, which is grandpa and grandma. And so when I was 16, I just got my learner's permit in Kansas, and my Paka had just been diagnosed with bile duct cancer. And so Dad and I were going to jump in the car and drive from Kansas to Washington State to sell all the dairy cows because Baca couldn't milk anymore. And we had just gotten through Salt Lake City. And I don't know if you've been through this part of the country before driving, but I had just gotten through Salt Lake City, and we were hitting the Salt Lake, and there is nothing. It is boring as all hell. It just sucks. Like you don't know how fast you're going because there's nothing. You're not passing anything. There's no landmarks you're whizzing by. So I'm going 65, 70, 75, 80. Dad's acting like he's asleep, and someone blows by me going about 115, and my eyes get big, and I look over in the seat next to me like, is he really asleep? Because my foot's about to get heavy. And so I started to speed 90, 95. Almost got to 100 when he says, son, smiling, he says, son, no matter how fast you're going, someone's going to be going faster than you, which was his way of telling me to slow down, which I did. But it stuck with me since then because if you think about it in life, that can apply to so many things. Man, I've got 30 minutes before lunch. That's not really enough time to do this project. What should I do to fill my time? Even if you read a book about business, you're doing something to better your business because I guarantee you one of your competition is going to be not. Now let that sink in. You're not a human cyborg. You can't work 23, 24 hours a day. You have to rest or your business decision making is going to go through the crapper. But just realize every minute that you are not working on your business, your competition is working on theirs. So that like I said, guys, I try to keep these around 5. It's right where we're at. So I'm not going to get going on another tangent, but try to bring some personal stories in for you too. So it was a fun trip. It was a sad trip. I loved the dairy farm. I hated selling away all the cows, but it was full of lots of memories. Learns a lot of life lessons. But like I said, if you get to a point in life or your point in time where you're not sure what you're going to do with your time, realize that someone is out there working harder than you, longer than you, trying to get to that dollar ahead of you. So if you focus on what's important in life and fill everything else in with the other things on your list, you'll be doing good. But just realize when you sacrifice laziness or doing something for fun, not saying don't have fun, but I try to tie your family into the things you do for fun, so that at least you're spending quality time with them and not just making it about you. Because when it's just about you, that's when you need to put your head down and focus on your business, because no one else is going to do that for you. That's squarely on your shoulders. And the moment you take your eye off the ball, someone's grabbing it and running with it. Have a great Monday. We will see you tomorrow.